In
Okay. I'll monitor below and I'll
then nothing of
Hmm?
limit. If you want to ask me any question, Kenrick, Sharlyne, well, I can't speak for Sharlyne. We're not off limits.
Sharon don't question, but
I like how you just talking for Sharlyne. Like,
In this moment,
Oh, you hear me?
yes, I need to be very careful if the shit I answer and the things I say.
wait,
Because
you get in trouble for some pods
no,
before?
I don't get in trouble.
Oh.
I just find I being a little too vulnerable.
Okay,
Hey,
well, it's my turn. This season is my
alcohol.
turn.
get in trouble, man. Outside of
She
it.
don't get in trouble yet.
What's with the yet? Like I don't want that. No,
It seemed like she getting in trouble. That's why she's saying
No.
that. 1, 2, 2. Yeah,
at
yeah.
my big age, what I getting in trouble with? Okay,
I mean,
you ready?
I willing to risk it all and get in trouble. I willing to for the sake of the pod.
Hear
I
you, boy.
willing.
Hear
I
you. For the
willing.
sake of the pod.
For
Hear
the
you.
sake of the pod, we have to listen.
Just so you want to say.
I mean,
Just put it all out there.
season 2, we have to take it
No.
to
So
the
like
next
you have a
level.
story.
Y'all look great now. Y'all look. I don't know what all you do, but all the lighting is much better now.
You move it a little bit.
Perfect.
So like all you have, like you have a story to tell, Jade.
Me, I have lots of many
Always.
stories. I just can't share them because
Yeah, it's yours, man. It's your thing, the
Yes.
questions.
the church. My days
They
at
watching too?
huh?
They watching too?
My chin?
I asked if they're watching as well, the church, if they're watching us.
No, I hope not. I block
Oh,
everybody. I block all church people from my social media.
Oh. Alright.
From time that podcast start. I was like, no.
Hey, guys, I had a rough week. So
But
I,
we're not
I,
yet start.
I drink. We don't start the record. By
We can
recording.
start. Oh no, so we start with
Oh, we started. Hi,
Yeah.
guys.
Pause. Are we going to start and then bring Dane on or just start with
No,
Dane?
we
there.
started with then there.
1, 2.
Hey y'all.
Hi, guys. Welcome back.
Bonjour tout le
Season
monde.
2.
Did you miss me? I missed you guys.
I missed you too, Sharlyne.
So today on this week's pod, first of all, shout out for the end of season 1. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
You know, like
season 1 was.
we did that. Thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in.
Ah.
Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for the comments. Like us, follow us, share the vibe. Like you all did a share Asa Banton on Tuesday. Share the vibe.
Yeah, because we're going to talk a lot of truth on a Tuesday. So Asa ruling Tuesday night.
And we're there for the rest of the day. For
Yeah.
whichever.
Oh, yeah. And if you're watching us on YouTube, we
We
now
even have our little merch now and whatnot.
Yeah, we have our hard ones cut.
Okay. Shout out to Bell Printing and Design located in Colio.
Hey.
You know, we
Because
we're supporting our small businesses, we're supporting black
where the money reside.
life.
Because I know like it do have Carnival. And as we're speaking about Carnival and the GwoPwel we have about Carnival with us.
The GwoPwel
The
man.
creator. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do
Actually,
that.
we should probably blame him because it's he that come up with
Carnival
Carnival
GwoPwel.
Lord,
Listen,
give us
a prophet.
actual Carnival
And
GwoPwel.
he not even there.
And he's not even there.
So I can imagine the amount of people that have GwoPwel now. What you doing? What you trying, my brother?
Listen to me. 2017, when I hold my GwoPwel by myself, I know the day would have come when everybody have to feel the same thing that I feel.
Oh my God. Misery really love company. Look at them do an entire country.
So for those who don't know, that's the voice of Danejah Dane.
You know what?
You know.
I'm always looking.
Why are you watching me like that, Kenrick?
I would watch anybody like that.
No,
I'm nice already.
like-
Up to you.
Anyway, events coordinator, like there is a well-rounded
Promoter, songwriter.
songwriter,
Can I put manager? You're a manager too, right? Artist
Yeah.
manager, right?
singer, father, yardie.
Yes, Jamaica.
Let me tell you that.
bloop, and a lick shot.
We
I
think
don't know.
Den in the UK, but Den might be somewhere in the Middle East, so we don't know.
And I seen two of them.
I have some tickets to go elsewhere, but where I be right now, I don't want to get sick because I plan to return home. Home as in Dominica. I don't want to go too far and get stuck out there. So no, I'm not in the Middle East yet.
That's what we have to do. We have to go outside there and bring the money and come home, because I realize if you go to MoneyGram, a lot of the money from the country going outside, and I don't know if it have the same amount coming in. That's another thing. But that's another podcast.
We have money coming in, We probably have
OnlyFans.
You know what? That's another podcast.
Then.
And I don't get into trouble on this podcast.
Then you have an OnlyFans?
Not yet, but some people think I should.
I've heard about you, so I feel like you should.
Why? What you hear?
That is, listen, let me tell you that, guys. I suggest, instead of OnlyFans, I suggest Hard Ones does a Patreon where we do like our uncensored things.
So I can send my silhouette challenge video there then.
Yes, we have our uncensored content, and you pay your little subscription a month. You get extra pods, and you hear the things that we cannot see.
On the regular one.
Right.
Well, the thing is,
if you just pay your $5 a month, you get an extra pod.
And you might see a booty pic of Sharlyne, like a movie pic.
Because I want to do a challenge.
Might as well, like use what I have to get where the money resides. It's not is economics.
Yeah, man. Then I feel like a man like you can make an OnlyFans and be prosperous and like create the model for everybody.
If it exists in the next 3 months, maybe it's a thing I'll do. We're working on the body for the time. Body's been worked on.
Also, that is why you put in on weight and I can't see it in your face. Anyway.
But you're in England, isn't that what people in England do? Gain pounds.
But when we get our soundboard.
But it looks like you really was waiting to give that joke.
No, but so then we always look into collaborators. So now that Carnival GwoPwel exists for real, like it's a real thing. You speak it into being, you can retire that. So you can team up with Hard Ones and have Carnival Shagwe. That's your new first
Jade, copyright that before you see it pop up.
Why you? Yes, I do. Let me tell you something. I recording myself.
Protect
and I dating
your intellectual property.
Oh, you sure didn't know what Shagwe mean?
Tell me, Mr. Dominican.
Tell the man what Shagwe mean, man.
Kenrick, you know what Shagwe mean?
Of course.
What Shagwe means?
Yeah.
What is it?
Sips.
I don't embarrass it.
I don't embarrassed it. Okay, I can understand. So how was your week, Nadine?
It's been very restful. Project over for the time. So
nice.
Mostly resting.
Did you enjoy your project?
Yes, I did. I watched the artificial sun outside.
Artificial sun?
Yeah, because it not really work. It just better for decoration.
Jesus. Yeah, what did say about them people?
They said something not working. Why you say electrician? My brother, fix that. Why you going?
Brother, listen to me. Listen.
What you doing?
Today.
Also an electrician.
Yes. Listen. So you know, get up today and see the sun bright outside. So cook a fast breath them and this I said I go up on the market to get some stuff. After that, when we reach outside, I just go and walk just because I don't want to feel, I don't want nobody inside feel say, you hear me too soft. But like go outside and I just freeze, I just continue walk. And the sun is shining bright with no effect.
Oh my God.
That's like a kindergarten. Yes, so decorations like a kindergarten classroom where they just put up the planning stem and just put the sun in the ceiling. Type on a string.
I know what you mean. I realize it's winter time for real. Kenrick, I having trouble hearing you. I feel like your mic too far away from you. Or your levels too low.
You hearing me?
No, the thing with Kenrick like to feel cool.
I see.
But all you hearing me, right? All you hearing me?
No, I hearing you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, sorry, maybe really was too far from the mic for real. Okay,
Yeah. So, Kenrick, you say you had a rough week. What make your week so rough?
What? Why? No, my week was rough. I'm not going to say why my week was rough.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No man, it was
It was the lack of third babies.
Hey, third baby.
Dane, you know that song, not true? You know that song? You don't get that song yet?
No?
Well, we're doing a live review. Jade
Okay, hold on. I'm so
song.
happy. No. I'm going to do a dramatic.
Then you haven't heard that song. I said,
I'm going to do a dramatic reading in
Third
honor of
baby.
Valentine.
Wait, Jade, you sure you don't want him to hear the song? So, like for like a second of the song?
I'm
Like 2
going
seconds?
to. I don't know how they can copyright strike us, but I will do a dramatic reading because it's my favorite Valentine's Day poem from now on.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I need some snaps. To set the mood.
Whoa, hold on.
All right, Dane, you ready for this? And I guarantee if you use this poem in your next Valentine's Day card, it's a
You're
winner.
gonna get something.
Dude, I feel like you might have to have some words to replace some words, or you're just going to use those words.
Listen, it's a grown ass 40 season 2.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
Going in.
Let's go.
I'll explain to anybody who have a problem after. Not my words, eh? So the chorus goes: sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. Love the way you walk, love the way you talk. Let a young nigga come play in your throat, deep stroke your throat till I make you choke. Throat babies, I'm trying to give them to you. Throat babies, I'm trying to bust all on you. Unseen.
I can't believe this track yet, bro.
Shakespeare, no, I'm talking on KRS, baby.
Art. You can't tell me that's not art. And then
Never hear that one there.
What?
Really?
Hold on.
But you know what it is?
Let me see those strikers for real.
That is in the UK. And that is in the UK.
I wonder if it banned over there.
And while I don't know, they listen to while they do listen to American music, they have their own vibe. I'm trying to give it to you. Hey. Anyway, guys.
But you know, with all respect,
go ahead.
all respect to American music, UK music scene is a different vibe.
Completely.
Yeah, because UK now is a melting pot of all like Jamaican. Then I bet you met a Jamaican in the UK already.
Now I have a million friends there, so
like
definitely.
The UK is like Jamaica.
I have family here as well and thing. Yeah, man. When I go up to the market, there's Jamaican stuff I go and buy, you know.
Exactly. And African, they have a lot of Africans too.
Yeah, definitely. But I like African food though.
Yes,
always eating.
You don't like it?
I love it.
Oh. Okay.
Love it.
I was about to end you.
I can't end it because I've never had
I come with an expiry date then.
Huh?
I come with an expiry date then.
No. As you say, you don't like Africa. I was like, no slander will be tolerated here.
Best be funny.
Man.
Criticize them baked beans and the toast, but not the African food, my friend.
Hey.
Pounded yam.
Question. What if the best sibling we could ever have was a third baby?
I can't stand Kenrick. No, but listen though. I mean, there's a time and a place for everything.
What if you were almost a third baby?
Almost doesn't count.
No, I'm not in the conversation.
Wow. So guys, it's Valentine's.
I wish you could have gone back in time to encourage my father to do that. To some of my siblings.
Oh, bird.
Some of your siblings them.
Wait.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Oh, I think it was yourselves.
Why
Me never. Never.
Never.
Nah, man.
It
You
was,
know,
Ah,
see,
man.
Dan love himself so much. He come with a second Daneway in his frame.
like
I don't understand
not
you.
so-
No, but let me tell you something about the fruit baby. The fruit baby video. The detail. Then I need to send you the link for you to watch it. Actually, how can I send it to you? No, the detail.
YouTube. Listen,
Did
Because I don't know if
and
he's
it's
using his phone
crazy
to record.
me. While so many people were up in arms about WAP, but nobody's saying anything about third babies.
Because
and
it's
like,
listen.
you
The
know,
dude, the girl is the graphics team. Whoever directed this, you can tell they did their thing. They
why
were
you watching
passionate
me like
about it.
that?
The girl is lying there.
Hey, nice.
The
I'm not
baby,
doing it.
which is ironic, the baby goes into her throat. And how do
So
I
it's
say
like-
this delicately?
So it's like-
Snowboards on semen
Like is
in
No,
her tongue.
that wasn't cement. That was snowy. That wasn't cement.
It was supposed to be semen because you see in her molars, you could see her molars behind him.
it's
was in her mouth.
representative of what the song is and third babies. So
I would be okay if it wasn't so grainy. I feel like that's what threw me off. Because I'm like, my brother, if your stuff grainy, you might need to get checked. Just saying. You should. Hey, speaking of which, I saw on Twitter a girl say one time, we're just 20 minutes into the pod and hear what I gonna say. But she did say that she left. They asked what was the weirdest reason you broke up with a guy. And she said one time
It was treble.
she had to chew it.
Yeah.
And she said she
That
just
one
cry and break up with him after. I was like, what are the steps?
because these fellas don't drink water and they don't eat their vegetables and their fruits and this alcohol and
You can't see this? I'm not sure they can see it.
What's that? Your water? Oh, you drinking lots of water? Put it in front of your
Just a
chest.
sec.
That's the only way we can see
you know.
Just a sec. Just a sec.
it.
So guys, it's
Dane is
Valentine's
Dane is
weekend.
well hydrated.
Jade on her whole vibe about third babies. The views expressed by Jade are those of Jade and Jade alone.
Y'all don't even understand how much that song changed my
You
life.
understand? But I really like this song. It's really like slackness. It's a vibe. It's like I
Right.
can't wait to hear it in a club somewhere.
We
for me
should
to
be
wind up on
outside.
to the man and just be like,
Baby.
you know,
2021
like,
birth control, man. 2021 birth control.
Yeah. And that is actually a very good public health service they did. We're going to have, I feel like, what is his name? KRS Baby. I feel like KRS Baby going to keep a lot of people from becoming single mothers.
because in all honesty,
encouraging
there
good
are
choices.
a lot of dudes out there that should have been swallowed.
Whoa.
Well,
Okay, a lot of you walking around, your mom should have swallowed,
Oh my god.
or your dad should have come on your mom's face. Like,
Oh shit.
I feel
You
like
know,
that's why
like,
I was so short though. I
it's
feel like
just
half of me still on the sheets.
Penta Picasso and shit. Like, wax on, wax off. I'm just saying. I'm just. But you know,
Do you have? I feel like
guys.
there are some people that you actually feel Kenrick thinking about that.
No,
I feel like it
I'm
has some
not
people you
naming
think about.
names. I'm not going to call names, but there are some of you should have really been swallowed.
Yeah,
Like you really should have
you
been.
know,
Henry
whenever you
Potter,
meet,
he's one of those persons.
Yeah.
I wondered, like, so from now on, a guy or a girl who should have been swallowed, we'll call them a throat baby. Like that's the new diss now.
Okay, that's a new thing.
I'll
We
think
have no
about
fruit
it.
babies among us.
I don't know. No, I might sit down there comfortably, and my parents might, or somebody might be thinking like, best her mother had swallowed.
Nobody thinking that about you.
You know, not to my face.
Hey,
When I'm not there, you might
surely
say,
that,
but sure
we have a guest today.
yes,
let me
behave ourselves.
let me-
Then,
let
so
me-
it's
Then
Valentine's.
is a guest, but then he's just like a guest host. Like then part of the shit too. Like then going to
I watch it all the while. You know what, Gran?
right.
Then
Don't try to act modest.
I'm not sure.
it's not gonna
Then let me show you that. The way we roll, I don't know what questions Jade going to ask you. I don't know what questions Sharlyne going to ask you, but I have some questions.
Me, I ask no question. I just there to enjoy the vibes.
But
And to find out like
well, I want
what people have in plans, what people have in store for Valentine's Day, and like what was your best Valentine's and what was your worst Valentine's, and those of us who've never had a Valentine, like, you know.
Also, we're doing this Valentine's pod with Dane, so we have to ask Valentine questions.
No, but we we
can talk about Valentine's Day
too.
Well, it might be a good thing because we can ask what is the most difficult situations you can be in during Valentine's time.
Bitch, when you have to go, when your ex asks you to go out. Anyway, while we are here and while we're talking about Valentine's, pause. I want to shout out Niseness. If you all don't know who she is, or if you don't know, follow the page. She on Facebook, she on Instagram, NISENESS.com. That is your local adult toy store. She has it all. She has like a new contraption, the Hilton Dover.
I want one. Oh shit, I said that out loud.
I want one too. But and
the name alone is hilarious. The Hilton Dover is hilarious.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Are you a patron?
Is
that what you're trying to say?
A toy. She has a product and it's labeled the Hilton. One thing you like to stretch your finger. How if she make it locally? Don't make
Kenrick, you too far from the mic.
I just want to know if the Hilton Dover was made
locally. Well, Hilton Dover was made locally
as well. If you want the actual Hilton Dover, check the partner. But
ask about him.
I want to know what she used to make it. If it's a Zaman branch, what she used to make it and shape it up.
You're on timeout. But she has a toy, the Hilton Dover, among a list of other things. She also has a promotion going. You have to follow the page, Niseness. Follow her local sponsors, Body Bliss Spa 767, Graced by Ash, Makeup,
shout out,
Tire Jess, 767 Annie's Nails, Cameron's Leather Sandals. So you're supposed to like her page.
Oh, Cameron's
and follow
my cousin.
These other pages. Share the post on your Instagram. Comment and tag 2 friends. Now, if you shop with her, for every $50 you spend is an additional entry. The gifts, like the shit she have to give away, it banging. Like I see it banging.
Because it'll help.
And guess what?
Banging.
The draw will be aired on the Hard Ones pod.
Mm-hmm.
So tune in. Follow us too, because you don't want your name to call and you miss out on the vibes.
Exactly.
You know, if you don't want it, I'll take it too. Like, you know, a girl always.
And Kenrick will take the other one.
I have a feeling we cannot win as members of the podcast.
Some hell.
No. Elas, you're looking so sad about that.
We can win as members of the podcast?
Hey, we have Dane pull up. They're not saying nothing.
Then, yes. So talk to us now. Valentine's is here. What are your plans?
You already want no plans? All right. Tonight, I'm going to be up at till around maybe 9 o'clock British time, watch cricket. West Indies are play.
Okay.
Then I go sleep maybe like 10 o'clock. Wake up like around 5 o'clock. I eat breakfast. 5 p.m. that is.
Okay.
Jamaica play cricket tomorrow again. Daytime.
So basically, you spending your Valentine's Day for Jade sports.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right,
So,
that's
like,
a move.
Yes, Kenrick.
I respect it.
Yes, Kenrick.
Then,
Yes.
Hey.
You on the Hard Ones podcast. I have a question for you.
Go on now.
I have a question for you.
Ask.
What is the hardest thing to deal with in a Dominican woman versus a woman from anywhere else?
That is a hard one.
I
know.
You can skip the question if you want.
I'm not skip it. Yeah, man, I'm skip question. I got answer
I like
question.
Dane, I like Dane.
Right. What me I gonna say now, a lot of times is the influences. It's not sometimes it's not even she herself, it's just the influences. Because of small, she have so much friends and a friend that tell her things always. While other countries, the population bigger, so somebody see out with somebody might be something different. Nobody can't tie the two of you guys together, but in Dominica it's like that.
So it's harder to cheat in Dominica.
To do everything, to breathe as well.
Okay, makes sense.
I have a next question.
Answer your own question. Now you're asking the question. Answer your own question.
You ready for the question then?
No, answer your question. You just want to ask people questions and you don't want to answer your question. Answer your question. First of all, have you dated a non-Dominican?
What is dating? No.
So you can't even answer your question.
Date.
Have you been involved with a non-Dominican?
Involved. Yes.
What was the difference?
The language.
Boy, I just want to tell you two bad words. Two bad words. Two.
But I mean, I don't think all you needed to talk that much, right?
Cricket.
Okay.
Whoa. Well then.
Jade, I know he asked.
Oh, see what happened.
Yep.
Erectile dysfunction. I know he asked Jade, but can you answer that question? I know he asked Dane, but can you answer that question?
Who, me?
I haven't have extensive experience.
So long I move on.
I haven't have enough extensive experience to give a worthy answer to that question.
Okay.
Make sure you remember your question. You was gonna ask Dean. The
But
next question.
But I think what I can remember right now is that Dominican women, they learn to do things out of necessity, and they end up being like very resourceful beings.
Kenrick for president. Just FYI, I am also American,
That's a diplomatic answer, brother. That's a win points, man.
Kenrick talent.
Then it is one area he's strong. He's giving
diplomacy.
Proper.
Let me tell you something.
Tell us. Yes, roll your eyes.
Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt was my English teacher.
Okay.
Was from secondary school.
Enough said.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Enough said.
My partner. Cheers. Cheers to you and Melissa, sir.
Just so you know, I am also American, So let's throw this out there.
Let me get it straight. Jade, is Melissa Mrs. What is the word? I forgot. I passed English. I can't remember if I passed English.
So anyway.
What is she? What is she? No, I have to make sure I
Mrs.
properly.
She's a Mrs.
Mrs. Okay.
Yes.
Miss and Mrs. Skerritt.
Right.
Right.
So the next question, I forget it.
Clement. Big up, Clement.
But wait a while.
Take the second question, please.
What?
You forget.
After I tell you, remember it,
Oh yes, I remember. So then, you have been in Dominica. You spend a lot of time in Dominica, right?
Yep.
I would like to ask you a question. What is the most romantic thing you can do for a woman in Dominica? Like using
good question.
The venues you have, the venues that are available, the resources available, the places, the drinks that are available, the prices the drinks are available for, the roses, the availability of delivery, and all them things considering. What do you think is the most romantic, or what do you think can be a very like romantic setting in Dominica, or an idea you can give to young people to try out? Something you tried yourself.
Setting right now for me, the most romantic thing I can do for Dominican one is give them all their money.
What is that?
Give them what?
Give them all their money.
Oh
Listen,
no!
Wow, see how we come.
Well, the thing. Okay, answer your question.
Listen, that's the first thing they'll appreciate. Yeah, the money. But all right, I'm not saying we have the most extravagant places to bring them to. However, it depends on the woman. Different women appreciate different things.
True that.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Yo, some of them can just go movie with them and them good. You have some.
Exactly.
If you wasn't checked in at Kempinski yet for the weekend, then you're kinda dark.
Boy.
So different woman, different expectations.
It's
Right?
true.
And different things make them happy. Yeah, man.
It's true. And you know,
But for what I know, money make all of them happy. So far.
Listen,
I think money make everybody happy.
it's not.
Hold on.
It's not.
I think money can do, I should say.
It's not.
No.
The money is what you can do with the money.
Okay, when Sharlyne
And-
finish, I'll weigh in.
Hey, so like we're here, I have gone live on
Hey
my
guys.
Instagram. So you know,
But they're not
hi
seeing-
guys.
but
all
they're
you're
not
not
seeing
seeing,
Jade.
but all you dear.
I have to show them Jade them though.
So we're here and we're recording. Hi guys. So it's not so much money, it's what you do with it. Like, okay, if you're going to give me money, I'm not going to say no, I don't want the money. I'd be foolish to say I do not want the money.
Free money.
Money I'd have to pay back, especially money I'd have to pay back. Listen, yes, but it's also the thought because, and this is my thinking on it. You can buy KFC. We can pull up like in a park somewhere, vibes, have music playing, have a drink or two. You know, it's not so much like the amount of money you spend, it's the thought that goes into what you did. You know, because you can buy a brand name bag for me and you find, oh, you spend so much money. But if I'm not into brand name bags, you buying a brand name bag for me. I mean,
What do you
I'll
mean,
appreciate
okay?
the gift, but you know, as opposed to you cooking like candlelight dinner at home, be it
Yeah.
at home in a restaurant, because my stomach and I are friends, we have a healthy relationship. You know, so it's also about like being in tune with what the person wants. It's not just because, yes, give me the money, but also, you know, something else, like something else. What again? What else? It don't have to be like you don't have to spend $500, you know. You don't. Like if you do, I'm not going to say don't spend $500.
Why wouldn't you?
And the next day, don't
Don't
tell me you
spend.
come and tell me. Don't
But if
tell
I'm
me you
telling
come.
you,
Stop. Listen. Don't live above your means trying to make me happy, because then that's going to put a problem in our relationship. Don't go spending money you don't have, and next day you have to watch me and tell me, oh, I didn't have enough. I spend it on. No, don't do that. Please.
That's not financially focused.
That is not. And then 2 months down the line, if I call it deuces, you might say, oh, but for your birthday, for Valentine's, I bring you by Kempinski, and you know I didn't have it like that. Did you know you didn't have it like that? If you know you didn't have it like that, don't try to front like you have it like that. I appreciate the thought and I appreciate the gesture, but don't make it seem like, you understand?
Yeah.
Because we could bring the children by our parents and lock ourselves in the house for the weekend and have whatever it is we decide to have, and I'd be okay too. That's just how I look at it. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We all
Then,
know how I feel though. I don't enjoy money.
then you there still, right?
Yeah, man, I there.
Okay. Just
I
making
take
sure.
offense when Dane checking all Dominica, like my chest hurt me.
You say you're American, behave yourself.
I'm both.
Oh,
I'm
Then
both.
because I'm a
As,
Dominican and I
as
take
of
offense at
2009, I
that.
am both.
Excuse
For
you?
me, I say as of 2009, I am both. However,
Well, first thing, I was the Dominica before I became a Dominican.
whatever.
Bitch. Look the yardy. Look the yardy in your place.
Wait,
If a man
Jade,
just give me money for
Jade.
my birthday or gift, I don't want it. Yes.
Jade,
Yes.
I am adamant on this.
You too far from your
I am
mic.
adamant on this still in the podcast because nobody is drinking. Me and
I
Sharlyne-
have, but this is my
me
fourth
and
glass,
Sharlyne
Ken.
alone. Me and Sharlyne alone that drinking. Then
Where
what
have
you
you a drink?
Jade, one of our followers or one of my friends, Tyrone Benoit, he says he loves your voice.
Really? Tell him thank you.
Ty, she said thank you.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Tyrone.
And that is Kenrick letting you know that,
And
get
Dane is
sad.
letting us know he doesn't drink water.
Take it easy, my brother.
Have no chewing in that.
I'd have to prove my masculinity so much.
Okay.
Check it.
Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I like that. But
Din.
mhm.
Oh, Julius going to say something.
Yeah, I was going to say personally, do not give me money. I will take offense because I like intentionality. If you like, it makes me feel like one, you putting me in a category that I don't want to be in. Obviously, you don't know me, and it's easy to give somebody money. I want to know that you know who I am, you know what I like, and you made an effort and some planning into thinking about what would please me. Like if I like strawberries and taking a nap and watching Netflix and you organize that for me, that's great. Like I'm happy. Is you doing things that I like outside of money that will mean the most to me. And there are other Dominicans who feel like that, Dane.
I think so.
But I will not say no to the money.
I'll say no. I'm one of those that will say no.
Yeah, and I'll say it depends on the amount.
So you can watch and give me $50 and tell me, look.
Okay.
No, it depends on the amount.
The more you give me is the more I might say no. Like if it's a big amount, I'll definitely say no.
Jade,
I have
we
my
need to have
reasons.
a conversation after.
I have my reasons.
You're talking about OnlyFans and that is your no, Jade.
I am uncomfortable with taking money from men.
So look at it as an
really
investment into whatever business you have going on. When you take that money as an investment.
Why
If
he
you
can't invest
ask
it in
for it-
himself?
Huh?
Why he can't invest it in himself?
But
If he-
if you get
okay,
up and
so
give, if you get up and give you a certain
money-
amount, obviously have for yourself.
No, not all the
When
time.
I talk about 5 grand, you know,
If he give
that
me,
talk about man I said 10 grand US behind you. Just
if he
hold on.
tells me, if
On your
he
chest.
lives in, no. if he live in a 10 grand expendable lifestyle and he tell me, look, invest that, like his gift is, look, your business means a lot to you. Invest in your business. Yes. If it's
Jade, who are you to determine whether he live in a 10 grand lifestyle or not?
if I'm dating him, I should know that.
But if he figure whether you live in a 10 grand lifestyle.
No, I will ask you what
The
you
money
sell and who you sell it for.
So all right. So let me ask you a question now.
Boy, you see no evil, you no evil. 10 grand, yes, baby.
No, sir.
When you love me, yes,
Let me-
Let me
baby.
ask you a question now.
Ted's
Jade.
calling me.
So who is the man that gonna determine? Not females now say we can't tell them what to do. What am I to tell you what to do with the money we make you? Just do what you want to do. All that.
Listen, I don't mind you tell, like, you give it to me. I think if you are living a 10, like if that's the life we live in, like Gucci Mane just gave his wife a push present of $1 million.
Dog, yes,
Now,
give me
if-
$1 million
Yeah,
for
like
having your baby.
if we live in that kind of life and you want to gift me, like economically empower me, fine. But at a certain point, your action should match.
What
Like-
if it's a million yen I can give you now?
That's fine. If the intention is you want to spoil, I think it's the intention. Like, if your intention is, let me just give you that for you to shut up,
Aye.
then fine. I don't want it. Like, it's all you woman. Like, if you give it to me, if the all you woman is money, all you like, I'll be like, you don't know me. Look your money, hold your thing. Or you check in, I just giving that to you for you not to have nothing to say. Like, say I don't give you nothing. I don't want it. If you're giving it to me because you feel like it's an expression of love, or you come up in life and you want to, make me spoil myself, or check in, like, I want you to do whatever you want to do, like splurge, whatever, fine. But to just throw money at me because you're checking his money, woman. Like,
Yeah, man.
middle finger to you. No way.
Fans in the strip club.
No way.
Listen.
Hold that hope.
Listen. If you figure you're going to give me 10 grand as a gift, if you don't have 10 grand to give in the first place, you shouldn't be giving me 10 grand. Remember, it's not me that asks you for 10 grand. It's you that
I
give
agree.
it to me.
And I will ask you
So-
what you sell.
Jade,
I telling you, me, I will ask you because it could be you start to poom and your poom not making noise. I want to know.
well, as long as you don't have a problem selling it, then
I know
you
you're
realize what
Jamaican, so I know you're not in that.
you don't even realize what Jade said there. See you.
Can you hear
If-
okay?
Then you understand what happened?
You realize me just freeze my photo a while ago. I can't move again. So if it got worse, I just hop off the podcast and we get disconnected. We're not even better.
Hey, then you know what? While we here, I need to ask you a serious question. Then,
Another one?
what do you think is the percentage of the amount of time you act stupid, like you don't know nothing, like you really know what's going on, you act like you're stupid? What is the percentage of the time you think you would do that? You do that
To
for?
get out of trouble with a woman?
Whoa.
Then we have to get out of trouble with, so you have to act stupid.
Not about to get out of trouble with someone that even know.
Okay, I'm going to laugh and pretend like I understand everything he just said.
Oh, so the reason I understand Dane is because 4 years of UE in Jamaica, I was struggling. And that's actually where I met Dane. In Jamaica.
Mhm.
At UE.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first time I
Then
met
we
Dane.
telling them how we met? No, we don't tell them how we met.
I
No.
want to know because
And we came back on a flight together. Remember that? I was spending a long time at the airport. Remember that?
who, me or Sharlyne?
Me and you.
Oh yes, of
Jade.
course. Of course. They helped me with my bags. I took a nap in the airport. Then and them was standing guard. Yeah, man. We go
Security guard.
way
I've
way
never
back.
been to Jamaica in my life, so it's not me talking about.
Jamaica seems to me to be. Well, I've only been in Jamaica for like the longest time was like what, 2 weeks. Jamaica seems to be like Dominica, but well, different accent obviously, but the landscape seemed to be very, very,
Oh.
very similar.
Very similar.
Yeah.
The landscape.
That's
seemed
I
very-
like that part.
So I didn't
like
feel
that part.
I didn't feel like I was anywhere else except when I was in like Kingston self. When I went to work,
You're in
I
New
felt like
Kingston.
when I went to work, I felt like I was somewhere else. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was in. I don't know if you know that company in Jamaica International Insurance is now Grace Kennedy Insurance now.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
the grace.
Yeah, I work with them for 5 years, and I went to Jamaica for some training. Yeah, but Jamaica seemed to be very much like Dominica, but it's more developed. Like you see more activities, more things going on.
Would you suggest women date Jamaican men then?
Let me tell you about it now. I am not what you consider a typical Jamaican.
I know
So
that.
that is-
that.
That is one of the things that I'm gonna say yes. Dominican woman, no. Jamaican man, the typical Jamaican man now go do certain things.
Well, we all know all you doesn't swim in a certain pond.
Yes.
And that is
So,
vital
I
too.
could say it, so for that, I can't be for Jamaica then.
I have a
All you
question.
scared of the WAP for some reason. I don't know.
You know,
I shouldn't
like,
say all you.
I have a question.
Maybe we
I
can swim.
like what
I
I like.
ask him. You know,
I've
I'm
a-
not bow. I like what I like.
I have a very hard question
be
Look
about
at
you.
how Kenrick. Why are you massaging the mic like that?
because I pay for it.
Hey!
I have a, I have a hard question for Dylan, but shit, I forget. What asking me question for? Damn. Okay, let's go. If you come back.
So in the
So
meantime,
no, I want to know why if he say so the reason you would not suggest a Jamaican man for Dominican women or non-Jamaican women
It-
is because they
It can
don't-
work. No, not that alone. No, it can work. All right. naturally Jamaican men will come across very aggressive.
I remember.
Mm-hmm. Very
Yeah,
true.
they can be
They're very
aggressive. Not
touchy.
only physically, right, but touchy, yes, but not only physically, but overall. It's just the aggression because you see, Jamaica is a country where nothing falls in your lap. Anything you want, you have to go out there and get it. I would just use to that kind of lifestyle, and if you want it, go and get it kind of thing.
That is exactly what my question relating exactly to that, because I know slavery throughout the Caribbean was really rough, but it wasn't as rough in Dominica as it was in Jamaica.
That's very true.
Huh?
Yeah.
If I was a slave? But all now credit union is my master. Anyway. So as much as I can boast of the properties I own, credit union, that is my master, you know.
Ask a question.
So shit, man. The question
Slavery was rougher in Jamaica than
right.
Dominica,
So what do you think the effects of slavery had to the mentality of the people of the Caribbean? For example, I feel like Jamaica and Trinidad have some more drive than a lot of other Caribbean countries. Like, what do you think?
All right. A lot of things I think we do is embedded in our DNA naturally. Like we can't go around certain things. And hence Jamaica has such violence. History just repeating itself in different ways, basically. When you look at the Jamaica and a whole, our first governor general was Henry Morgan, a pirate, a literal pirate. Our flag is a pirate flag. The only thing missing is his skull.
Yeah.
Right? That's all missing from it.
That's all you needed to know.
So that show you exactly what it is. The bigger, stronger slaves were sent to Jamaica and places like Trinidad. People will say Haiti, but if you look at Haiti,
Jamaica and Portsmouth.
I really can't stand Kenrick, you know.
Right? So they were sent there because basically, and the landmass in these countries is bigger than the other Caribbean countries as well. Mm-hmm. So therefore, if one of them escape, we might never meet in team again. Him run off, come by himself because he want freedom. So we might never meet up on him again. So we never have to go through nothing. If a slave escape in a Dominica, more than likely I go meet up on him again. No? And you now bring him back on the plantation.
Maybe because
that's the thing. Slavery wasn't as bad in Dominica for many reasons. One, the Kalinago people, and that is why I hate the way I grew up hearing people speak about the Kalinago people, because
say they're cannibals and things.
We had no
Christopher
idea
Columbus.
Yes, they were.
Christopher Columbus try and attack them, man, and get some cool wash on the side.
Yeah. So I don't think we understand. So I was a history teacher, so I had to teach this a lot. It wasn't in the books, but I think it's important for us to know. The Kalinago people made it very difficult for the Spanish to
difficult.
The Kalinago people fought the whole idea of slavery and owning people was weird, which is why the Kalinago people can now stay on the land. Like if you're of Caribbean, Kalinago descent, you can own the land and just plant, because you can't own the land like you can't own the sky, like you can't own the sea. So the concept of owning another person was so foreign to them that they would help the slaves escape. Two, our Kalinago people was Modi. They check in, but my brother, how you can discover Dominica and we there? How? So
but if you watch
Spanish couldn't stay, the English couldn't stay, the English and French were fighting, and none of them could really cement slavery the way they could in other places. One, because Dominica was so mountainous. Two, the Kalinagos was coming and trouble them all the time. And free the English and the French was fighting with each other.
Yeah, the thing is now, if you watch everywhere else, they wipe out the Tainos, they wipe out the Arawaks, the Kalinago, them. No, you're not get rid of them.
You know why I like our Kalinago people? Is because even after they run off Columbus and them fellas used to build big boats and go to Antigua and trouble trouble the Europeans over there, because they're just checking. But we say, why? How you can just meet us there. I don't want to take over. It's not making sense.
But
If they had weapons, if they had like mechanized weapons, the
But you know
Eastern
something
Caribbean wouldn't have slavery.
but you know something I check into? I believe it was so brutal that they could understand the brutality of the situation without understanding the language. Because I think, like, did the Caribs and the black people speak the same language
Kalinago.
back then? The
No.
Kalinago, sorry. Exactly. So for them to know how troublesome the situation was and to even help, it had to be very detrimental for somebody to
There's-
not be able to speak your language, for you to be able to fight for those people. It had to be very, very terrible. That is something I think.
I feel like the enslaved, I don't like to call them slaves. That's not who they were. They were enslaved people. I feel like the enslaved people just were a beneficiary of the pride of the Kalinagos. I don't think it was a case of, oh, I want to help you. There might have been that. But I feel it was a case of, okay, these people are not my enemies. They're suffering. And if I let them go, it's going to hurt my enemies. If I help them escape, it's going to hurt my enemies. So I will help you escape.
So in light of this season, how do you think?
Wow,
It
your
was-
segues are hard. Your segues are
No,
great.
how do you think? How do you think? Seriously, how do you think?
What's tied it to? Valentines or Carnival? Which season you talking?
Watch that. Okay, oh yeah, that's a good question. But how do you think people in those times used to be able to share their love without having internet, without having access to the rose that you see, because we watch so much TV, we expect to get a rose and a bottle of wine and
How they express it?
that. We expect
Make a
to get
baby.
we expect to get huh?
Make a baby.
I would not even say no, because
Being alive, I think you showing love being alive. No, that
Make a baby for real.
because every day you are alive. You understand? Every
so
day,
you
like,
make life.
you get to go home. Just knowing
What
that you
go
going
home?
and people there, because okay, the enslaved, they probably didn't have families like the way we have families, but whatever setup they had, whatever community vibe they had, just the fact that at the end of the day you get to go back to those people.
Okay, I have
know-
I have an observation. The enslaved people could not show affection, much like our men,
Oh yeah.
because if they did, one thing they feared was making the enslaved people feel like human beings.
It will separate them.
If they did, the slave master would make a point of taking the woman in front of the man. So a lot of time, the only time they could express their affection was in the secrecy of darkness, much like our men now.
Is why we like nice.
But
It's
no.
why we can't hold hands when you're walking down the road.
Yes, but I have a question. I heard something.
So why is just
It's
then?
ve-
What about the
Because
rest
it's
of
boys' time. It's boys'
It's very
time.
no. It's very, very touchy, because when Jade talk about the rulers, whatever, using the women,
Oh, you see the amount of water Danish drink all you?
I am reminded now then of hearing more than once that the men from Jamaica was being used by the male
The
plantation
bull
owners,
breaking.
by the male plantation
But they
owners.
consider buck breaking.
Yeah.
That's what the term is being used as, and that's why Jamaicans are so rebellious.
Anti
Yes, about that. What are the reasons?
What's the term?
buck breaking.
Buck breaking. So like
Buck
the biggest, strongest one, like you think you're mad, like we're gonna demasculate, we're gonna take all your masculinity from you.
So that
What?
even those after you wouldn't even think about it.
What do you think?
People that following you, you're big, you're strong. Everybody doing what you say. We are gonna do it in front of everybody. So you're no longer a man.
What do you think was the psychological power that make a black man surrender in Jamaica?
What made them surrender?
Yes.
this not being a heavy pod?
The thing is now is not just the slave master you have to worry about, It's just the control. People that were born in slavery and people that was brought into slavery. It's two different type of people. If you're born in slavery, then you're more subjective. You think you give up yourself more easier. But if you just get by in the slavery, then you're a rebel. Definitely, you're not used to that. So I'm pretty sure some of them they had to kill. They had. You have no choice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because some of them wouldn't take it. Some of them just not gonna take it, right? And then now, some of them will just because you still gonna have your own black brothers that go hold on to you same way.
I think it was over time they got like that because when you start in something, you never get it perfectly. So I think over time,
never get it perfect. It's over time, man.
They figured out how to break people because they used to bring them to places like Dominica, Antigua, Grenada to season them and then send them to the bigger islands. So, but I feel like that's why our men now, if you want to, we like to sing Bob Marley, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. That's why you need to love your woman in public and out loud, because you're not doing that. That's just you perpetuating slavery, and you don't want the colonizers to win. So hold your woman hand, rub her shoulder in public.
Even if it's 5 women you have, hold all of them hand.
You know, do what you gotta do. You hear that?
You can get all of them to hold on.
Wow. That is the most Jamaican figure I have ever heard in my life.
In some parts of the country, yes.
Then, you know what? As you said that there, I feel like we should have For the Love of Dane. Or Dangerously in Love.
Boy,
but we had that already.
hey.
Then yes or no?
Then we need to have Dangerously in Love, and we take 12 women and we put them in a house with you, and you choose the one you want to marry.
Then didn't you already have that?
Wait, then you have a dating show?
Is that showing inverted or like no?
No, it's showing correctly.
Okay.
Then didn't you already have that show played out on Facebook for everybody to see?
Really?
We said 2017.
Where
2017.
Where
they already had that show.
Really?
Oh, you think the notion Carnival GwoPwel come about 2017, man? Is it GwoPwel, you know?
They already had that show, so you know, been there, done that.
Where was I? Is it still on Facebook? Can I go watch it now?
Jade, it's not everything you have to know.
But I want to know.
We don't bring in that into 2021. But you know, it's been done. Just know Dan was the star in it's been done.
What?
Well, everybody, I should say. I have a question.
Everybody.
Then I don't usually have questions there, but today's my day. Let me frame a little bit. Am I high because I forgot my question?
Oh my god!
I just about to say move that cup from in front of him, eh?
Why? You know that.
Shit, boy, that was.
So let me ask all you that. While Kenrick thinking, I want to ask the men.
My brain are probably.
So I know women have a lot of requirements for like Valentine's Day. How men really feel about women giving you the same vagina as a gift?
Dog is never the same
Whoa.
vagina. Someday I do my kegel, someday I don't. It's never the same vagina. You never.
No, I want to ask the men. That is for the men. Do you guys like say choops internally but take it anyway? Because or you just checking really after I spend 10 grand on you and put on your chest, boop. You come in and tell me I'm the present tonight, and you just throw a little whipped cream and nice.
So wait, where I think we buy all the present for? I forget that gift then.
But, okay,
that's
then.
the gift that keeps on giving, then.
Okay, then.
Want it.
But should it okay? So in as much as you're getting that, do you think it should be like extra special? There should be more acrobatic.
Dog, that night we might just pop up the handcuffs, do some BDSM. We might just
listen.
Niceness is the place to go.
Niceness for all your toys and enhancements and everything you need. She have them.
Yeah, all right. What about the toys? Why women say so when them have them look at toys? Like them them live with their and them have them ties home and
you forget this Dominicans talking too much.
Wait, no.
Take your time, my brother.
Okay, I understand your patois. You can tell he's been around a lot of Jamaicans lately.
Yes, because it's coming out.
You meet
It's
too many
stronger.
Jamaicans. You meet too many Jamaicans since you leave Dominica. You know, my
So
brother.
it's
Yeah.
stronger.
You forget. You have to change your.
No, the phone call before this was my sister, so she activated. That's the problem.
But
I
in all
understand.
honesty, though, it's surprise. Like even as a woman, it surprises me how more open women are to the idea of even having sex toys and using them.
All
And
right. Listen now. The problem what me have now is woman, they have the toys home and whatever. Me I like, bitch, put it in your bag and bring it come.
because not all men are comfortable with using toys, and sometimes we want to use the toys on all you.
No, take it back. Take it back.
But also, I have a point. Sometimes we just don't want you guys to be a part of the experience. And some of you aren't good at watching. Some of you are physical learners. So it's like,
Yo,
you tell me bring
listen
the
me.
bag and come. How about you just sit in a chair
You
and
know what-
enjoy the show?
You realize what I tell you I'm going to be doing tonight and tomorrow? Watch TV.
Well,
You see me?
okay, all right, cool. As long as we can come.
Just as long as they know that you can tag me in at any time you want.
as long as you don't keep asking to be
No.
tagged.
I am sitting down very comfortably and you can tag me in. Let's keep the anticipation. Am I going to start tonight or not? We're not sure. But yeah, let's go.
Good one. I like that. See, ladies,
But you know,
get you an in.
I was gonna say nothing.
Yeah, because like sometimes, okay, so on my birthday, I got my first one as a gift from a friend.
Shout out
And
that friend.
shout out. I'm not gonna call your name because you don't want your anyway. And I don't really know what to do with it because I think I get it too late in life. So it hasn't become like a part of my self-care routine.
So here's what you're going to do.
Mhm.
That is an OnlyFans conversation or
No.
that is a no conversation?
This is a no conversation.
Okay, let's go. Let's
if
go.
Jade wants to edit it out, she can go ahead.
No, it's valid. No, we say season
Here's
2.
what you're going to
the
do.
next level.
First of all, you're putting too much thought into it.
I feel like I am. It feels like
This is a safe place, Sharlyne.
I
First
feel like
of all,
it
Jade-
will make me one of those girls.
No, Jade, you're putting too much thought into it.
I feel so.
Okay.
Then let's
So
just
all
listen.
this,
Okay,
all
then.
this extra. What should I do? I don't know what to do with it.
Like one, the noise alone freaking me out. Like
Who else is in your room with you? Nobody. They sound louder than they actually are.
yeah, you see that does freak me out.
Okay, so to combat that, you just put some music to play. You can.
I feel like that makes it an event.
It is an event. It's
Listen,
what
you think the experience
no,
with Booyah music? If it has Booyah music, what do you think of it?
Jesus.
Kenrick, quiet. Like,
How would you think it will work in
no, it
Booyah
will
track?
not work with Booyah.
Oh,
music.
it cannot not work.
It wouldn't work with Booyah music.
No, you see, that making me feel like the fundamental difference between men and women when it comes to physical activity.
Hour after
I
all,
mean,
man. It has
when you-
sensual
okay,
times. It has
in as
sensual.
much as
We in
this-
Dominica making
stop.
sensual.
In as much as she just starting out, it wouldn't work to Booyah music for her because no. But Jade,
Unless it's a triple K, when I see you smile. Unless it's that.
when Taz is singing, is thinking it. You know what? After this, I'll message you.
Right?
Okay, yeah, I need help.
I'll message you.
But I like what you said. So if we can,
What?
like, if I can make it special, like if I can be like,
Pause. Hold on. It's not selling out our business. Women need to be more open to having these conversations.
I think so
Because
too.
a lot of women walking around never having had orgasm and afraid to play with themselves and expecting
So,
men to know what to do to
so
make them orgasm. Sis,
let
if
me
you
ask the
orgasm
men.
feeling like by yourself on your own, don't expect that man to make you orgasm, because a lot of men don't pay attention to their partners like that to realize as long as they get their nuts, they good, boom. Like I come,
Okay.
come, and if you don't come,
So
there is
Dane and Kenrick do not strike me as those kind of guys. Am I wrong?
Probably they're not those guys. No, but
Right?
everybody, almost every guy started off by being that guy. Women have different ideas.
Are you being that girl right now?
I'm being that girl right now.
Okay.
Women have different ideas. Let me tell you. I think fundamentally for men and women, sex is different.
Yeah.
Women have this romanticized idea of what sex is supposed to be and what sex is supposed to feel like. We read romance novels because a lot of us, our ideas of love, it doesn't even come from parents. It comes from movies, from like, you know, what relationships should look like. It comes from Disney, from movies, from romance novels that we read. You understand? It's not a lot of things we see. For a lot of guys, their experience with sex is from porn.
And from older women from time they
Right.
young.
So it's
doing
not
them things.
anybody sitting down and tell them you should do this, you should do that. Like
They've never.
when you read these stories or when you listen to fellas, their first experience, like they come and they don't even realize they come. You understand what I say?
Huh.
So for them, it's get better at
You don't
that
realize
or
they
trying to, like, okay, when I say don't
It's a
realize,
quantity thing, I think, maybe.
nothing major happened. Like sometimes it's just the excitement of having sex. Don't watch me like that.
I listening to you. What
You know,
wait.
but women need that build up, that vibe.
Yes.
So it's not just the wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Because some men, again, for whatever reason, too much wap, too whatever, and they cannot control themselves.
Too much work.
So you there 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes in, and the whole experience finish. 5
But
minutes.
listen. 2.5 minutes is not a problem. Because it could have taken a minute. She there before me.
Here's the thing. If I'm alone,
True.
a good 1 minute, I'm good. Something about adding an extra pair of eyes to the equation
I can't relate.
makes it what?
I mean, it's 2.5 minutes. What
Yeah,
is
because
What's
I
that?
a lot of you see the way. No, if I'm alone.
Not even if I'm alone.
So this is why I struggle, because adding anything makes it longer for me, and then I'm like, I have to wait that long. So it gets on my nerves. I'm trying to rewire my brain into making it more
All
of
my
an
expressions, don't show them on
experience.
YouTube. They're like, I don't know, like how.
How to express yourself.
Yes, because
I will admit that I know it's a problem because of how I approached it, because when you grow up in church, you're not supposed to whatever. So my way was always with myself, and I figured out what worked for me very early, and it was all about the finish line. So when I
Pastor Jack, don't watch.
shut
this
up,
stuff.
oh my god.
Shout out.
Yo,
Shout
Why
out
would
to
you
Pastor
do
Jack.
that? Why would you do that?
throw cold water on Jade one time. Chew!
Like,
No, he doesn't.
it
So
be
he
your
follow.
friend sometimes.
He following. He following.
Okay. But is okay.
I hate this voice.
For women in the church, here's the thing. It went from stay away from men to all of a sudden you're supposed to enjoy an act.
Thank you.
What happened? What happened?
In the church.
Mhm.
Remember,
Stay away from men and what?
stay away. You go from not supposed into court, not supposed into dates,
Not
supposed
even kiss before you marry.
anything before you marry. The two, when you get married, you're just supposed to enjoy an act that you don't know nothing about.
But we wild, Human beings are wild people. We are wild creatures. We have
I
to
know.
Speak
have
for
some.
yourself. Speak for
We have to
yourself.
have some level of control and discipline. I understand that. And some of the leaders just go out of the way to control
To make you
and
feel bad. To
yeah,
like
but it's not to make you feel bad. I don't think so. I believe it's more like to
Listen, when you
Yeah,
find
really,
out
Mr.
the kind of
Teacher, you know.
secret lives some of these leaders live in is to make you feel bad.
But it's
Is to
men,
hold
men and
something
women.
against you.
All the leaders are men and women, like
You
just like me and
understand?
you.
And we strain from the topic at hand.
I know. I was
So
talking
some fellas
to my father
like
for some reason.
women,
Why?
and I'm a staunch advocate for women figuring out what they like. It doesn't mean you have
Okay,
to
let me
go
ask you that. Let me ask
Tom,
you
Dick,
that.
and Harry.
Would you
If-
have that conversation with your daughter?
When she's old enough, yes.
What's old enough?
Old enough for me
16, 18.
about then.
Yeah.
Like when she's like when she hits the teens, like 15, 16, like you don't want to think of your children having sex. But guess
No,
what?
no. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about
But in general, like even because when you think of having this sex talk with your child, it's like because for me, it kind of had to happen earlier than, because she mature faster, body develops. So it's conversations you feel you would probably have later on, and you have to have it now because you realize if you don't have it with her, somebody else going to have
not
it
this
with
sex talk, like, do you feel like, because I going back and forth in my head when I have a daughter, right? I feel like I should tell her.
Don't Bridgerton her. Don't make her feel like you don't go into the nitty gritty.
Yeah, because
I feel like I should make her
feel
understand the importance of her pleasure, though.
Yes,
and not make
you
it
can
about the
only-
man.
But here's the thing: you can only tell her about that if it's something you yourself have experienced.
Well,
I have a question though.
I'm good to myself. I
have
treat
a
myself
question.
right.
I have a very serious
Yes.
question. How
I'm
aware
just saying.
of life should you make your children, and at what age? Because I feel like knowing too much about life can be very destructive, and like if you have
Because
to
Dana as a daughter, will you tell her?
At some point in time, yeah. But I think our mother would have been more adapt to tell her how we deal with it together or whatever.
at what point?
At what point? Whether you have to monitor a situation, it have you have to monitor a situation. You have to monitor the situation, brother. Because they don't want to introduce it too young to them and things like that. But you have to monitor the situation. Right. What we do a lot of times is though we don't a child just in the house. Yeah, we know the child is, but we don't know what's going on in their mind. We do have a lot. Yeah, we know what my picnic there, but yeah, you don't know what's going on in their picnic mind.
Yep.
So you have to understand them. So that one I think. My mother was a pastor as well, so kind of raised up a kind of way.
Yes, my brother.
Yes.
What? That's good. That's good to know. I'm happy to know
That my level. All of the conversations that my mother had them with me, mother tell me not to run down girl though. When I grow up, we have enough.
So today,
at that point in time, go ahead.
In that conversation, what do you think is the difference between the male and the female child, and how do you approach the conversation differently between both of? How do you approach the conversation differently for the different sexes?
Brother, definitely we bias. We live in a bias world. Your daughter says she 15, 16, and finally she do something, you're gonna be disappointed in her to a level. But as a man, if you have a son and 15, 16, you might make nice with him, but in your heart, you might just feel kind of proud of him still.
So basically, you're going to be TI.
Right?
There's that double standard no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, it exists.
Not for me, no. With my son, I will be so disappointed.
You have to be careful with your sons too, Jade.
That's what I mean. I'll be very disappointed. I'll be like, oh my God, I raised a fuck boy, really?
I have a question for Jade though.
What's the woman that seduce him? A lot of times that happen.
I would like to think I raise my children when I have them.
How do you prepare your son in the right way, but still prepare him to be able to function among society as a
A
normal
masculine man.
or should he be even be a normal person?
What
So
is
The
normal?
record show, I really just wanted to talk about Valentines. Okay?
we're talking about
the record
Valentines.
show. We not.
Love and children is Valentines. Children,
Because trust me,
love,
plan
sex,
B, I got sell off.
He said plan B, good and sell
Got
off.
sell off.
Road baby.
Okay, just have a third baby and call it Judge.
I want to and boring girls that don't swallow. You have all this stuff.
You know, I always wondered why girls don't.
Because it's nasty.
why was the
Because
I mean,
So
because it could have
So
been
would-
how chances are it's how we were introduced to it anyway.
Oh.
Because it's just a like
just happen.
you understand? It's
Oh,
just like
you didn't get a warning.
yeah, here I am, do something with me. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yo, listen.
You understand? Like,
They got
Eh,
something important to say.
Ain't nothing
Kenrick,
more
relax.
magical than a girl that enjoys doing that. Magical.
Why wouldn't you do if you're doing it? Why not? Like I
No.
understand. I
Some-
never
some
understood.
people
trauma
enjoy,
associated with
but
it.
some
Depends
girls-
on how you were
some girls-
introduced to it. Imagine
some
not being ready
girls-
for that and just having that thrown in your face
So some girls
for
take
emphasis.
a special. They take a special
They can
emphasis.
unhinge their jaw and all kind of advice.
Yo, listen me. It have some of them when they reach that part. Honestly, you have to ask them like, you sure you want more than that? Because it's like, why?
Because okay, here's how I feel. I feel like it's
I want to say something
impolite.
but people be oversharing, so I'm not.
I feel like it's not like would
I
you
feel like
go
we need to
to
hear.
somebody's house if they're feeding you? Would you spit out their food? I feel like it's not polite. Just saying. So it's either you
Jade, you're
don't
like
eat the
so
food-
Jade, you're like
Why not? Because I feel like it's an expression of love. It's like you killing the mood. Like that's weird to just be like, I'm sorry. Like,
you know what? I like no.
like what happens after? Okay, so
I want
wouldn't
to
you
add
feel that? Okay,
something to
okay.
this,
If the table
but,
was reversed, if the table was turned, and he do that, like after he do what he do, he's like, oh god, this is so disgusting. Wait, let me go on. How would you feel as a woman though?
dog, but
Okay, so men have feelings. So it's either you just
Yes,
don't.
true.
If you just don't do it, or do it right.
yes, men have feelings, but some women have PTSD.
Hey, let me ask you. You know that,
But I don't
Jade.
think a man that love you would make you do
And-
something
and-
that's
Jade, I have a
traumatic.
question.
There are certain things too. It's not what you do; it's who you're doing it with. There are certain people you probably
Oh God!
don't find. You know,
I mean,
It'll
if
be
only not in a committed like union, why would you even? Like they don't have the credits for that.
there, Jade. It's 2021. We don't always have to have hook up with people we love. Sometimes
Yeah,
we
so
hook
you
up
give
with-
them
sometimes
hook up.
we hook up. Sometimes you hook up with the person that's available, but you
I'm
want the whole
sorry.
package. You want
It's
everything.
Patreon. Some things save it for Patreons. Not all people deserve the OnlyFans.
Bare minimum.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
No, but sometimes, like, yes, bare minimum, but sometimes in the moment you want more than bare minimum. Like, it's
A
not
trauma experience.
sometimes you want
You want
Okay.
to be.
I can't share
you want
that with everybody.
baby.
Me can't share that with everybody because you can't do certain
they
things
will
to
show
anybody.
up
Because
outside of
then
your house at
Mm,
1 and 2 o'clock in the morning and tell you they're calling you and they see
can't.
you and you fall asleep. You don't answer the call. I'm not
Wait
speaking-
a minute. Okay, Kenrick, you have a question, and I have a question for the fellas.
No, ask a question. Ask a question.
So, from what you're saying, Dean, is it that men, how do I put this, underperform with certain girls so that they don't go crazy over you or or something?
So that again, ask that question again, Jade.
Do you feel that some men underperform?
Of course. Of
Really?
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Really?
Listen, who they
And
get
in
their
what
age.
As soon as
situations do you do that?
listen. As soon as so it's not the lifetime one. It's not something we had. It have a lot of people like okay, you're not something with them. Everything is good, but it's just not something for the future. So now, something to occupy your time, right? And as soon as they reach the finish line, they just there exactly behind them. As soon as they say, "Bop," I there as well. We finish.
So Kenrick, that's the same for you. Like, okay, no, I shouldn't say that. What is your of course? Like,
Don't try that.
no, I shouldn't say.
I'm not hearing you clearly, Jade.
Oh,
Continue.
what you said, of course. So, what situations do men like underperform?
In what situations?
Yeah, like what is the
I know it feels like a trap, but in what situations? Certain men with certain tools. Sharlyne wanted me, but certain men with certain tools know that they cannot use the tools in certain ways because the tools might be needed at another time. So they have to like maybe give half of the tool or like the tip of the tool.
We're not mature enough to be having this conversation. Because
Yeah, but that's my
the
point.
tip.
but women do it as well.
I finished talk. Yeah.
Yes.
It's not
I don't.
women like as a woman, you know who you're going to do that. Waka flocka, no hands, glock, like spinner with 700
I will say I've
like,
never gone all out yet in my life.
You're alive.
well, here's the thing. All out
You're
relative.
alive.
And sometimes you think you go all out and then you meet somebody that makes you really go all out.
Oh no,
So
I know my
Of course.
I know my capabilities.
it's not
and
like
you'll
I'm
find out too
or anything. I read a
in
lot
the
of
right situations.
Okay,
I read a lot of books.
I
So
believe
like,
you.
it's I've only had sex once and I got pregnant. So
Myself never.
You're a
Only
woman
my
of some
dreams.
principles. I believe you. I hope you believe yourself.
So basically,
Henrik, I don't like you.
so
Henrik, I don't
okay.
like you.
I know.
Okay.
But what about the times when you mess up and you do
All
go
you
all in?
Valentines with
Well, that's what I'm talking about because
Valentines,
some people going to go all out, right?
These things people have to listen to with their significance.
but the going all out.
Hold on. I want to hear what Dane have to say.
Sorry, yes. Then you're the guest. You're the
The ones that they know they must not go all out and fellas if all you're listening. You see what I have been very mindful and careful of is a girl that go and tell me don't catch feelings. You see that one there?
I never experienced that one.
No.
You almost
No,
did,
they're
buddy.
gonna tell you that they're gonna tell you that for some reason they might have somebody else or they're just not in the frame of mind for a relationship at that point in time. So they tell you that.
Okay.
No, you see that become like a fire hazard now. Whenever I've been told that. Because now, one, me I got change the whole perspective of them life. Because me, I go. Yo, me I go put my cape on. Trust me, I'm going to show out.
You.
I'm going to show up and I'm going to show off. Especially if the man them have, I go show up and I go show off. The man, when you sleep beside him, as Snoop Dogg said, you might be with him, but you're thinking about me.
So you come in ready for battle. Okay.
So I trust me. And then now, whenever it happens, so that they tell me not to catch feelings, and now they end up with feelings and sending some odd messages at some time, I remind them.
So
what they told me.
I almost
don't catch feelings.
I literally almost said that to Kenrick. Almost. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost. For real. Because you honestly, you admit me, I was in a weird place. I was in a
Yes.
very strange place. But I
Yes.
mean, you knew that. You
Yes.
knew that.
I said
But
yes.
what that mean? But the irony of the situation is
What? You know what? Funny. I'm getting drunk.
so that's what happened.
Mm.
Like I can't be like there was a lot of alcohol involved, right? And he and I were like anybody who knew us, we were like bro and sis. This is literally how we were like bro and sis. But I was in a weird place in
I've
my
never
life.
hooked up with my brother though, so like
Shut up. You probably have.
I have I no.
But so it was unexpected.
No, I haven't.
It was very unexpected.
Like
Here's the
if I
thing. I
want to
was in that
smash, there's
reckless.
no way I'm going to refer to you as a bro. Like no way. Like no,
No,
way.
no, but that's the thing. That's why it was a don't catch feelings because I did not expect that to ever happen. Yes, Ken?
Question. Then I put you on the spot all night.
It's not yet night.
It's not yet night.
Night for me.
It's night for
What?
you.
What time is it? What time is it by you? Then?
8:41.
What time is it by
8:41.
you?
8:41.
8:41.
Yeah. So I mean 4:41 for you.
4:41.
Yes.
Ask a question.
It is seeing that you cut off
I didn't
that you
realize
cut off my story.
it's
to
actually
ask the
still light
question.
outside. I didn't even know that. What I was going to ask. Let's go. Let's continue. Somebody else.
Because I was there, he saw what cut Kenrick wanted to cut me off from talking.
No. I had something to ask.
But then you see what you said about the women saying don't catch feelings.
I literally this is exactly how I
Like,
felt
yeah.
the day after.
And that I know a few women that backfire on them in all honesty because they ended up catching feelings. But
Yep.
the feelings they catch is not necessarily because of the sex, it's because of the vibe. Because you tell yourself you and that person so cool. You know, so you allow that little
Literally.
defense, you put it down a bit because in your mind is like entertainment, you know?
Literally.
But you get to show that person all the sides of you minus all the drama associated. Like you just relax, no man, and
It was a trap.
so
It was a trap.
It
You only-
ends up backfiring because here you are just being yourself and look early on you tell the fella don't catch feelings.
Because you and the thing is you go in with no expectations of like you don't want to impress, you just relax. You don't have that
That's when women are most
that
impressive.
tension.
Human being we just need to take the word for what it is. If the man tell you, I am not interested in a committed relationship, don't take the time he spend with you as in he wants to have a committed relationship. And make sure you hear from the man that he wants that.
Yeah, but the thing is now we don't need to stop sending wrong signals to. We say some things and then we come on so strong like what you want? What you try to?
It goes
And, and then what
But you
you
know
do,
what- you
but
know
you
what
put
you
the
want. You know
woman
what
in
you
a
want
no,
already.
but you put the woman in the position of always having to. Okay, so you're spending more time with me. Does that mean you cheat your life? Like you change your mind? Like you
change your mind, yeah.
So you put us in the position of having to constantly ask, do you change your mind because you acting more relationshipy? So it's an embarrassing place for a woman to be in.
It's
Oh,
just about
yeah.
It's not an embarrassing thing for a woman to do.
What is that?
It's a little an embarrassing thing.
Does it involve a toy?
Okay, no, I'm not going to share that. Not this pod.
It's too embarrassing.
No, but because is like I can look back on it now and laugh and be like, Sharlyne, you stupid. But
maybe.
again, it goes back to no, I don't need nobody to tell
No
me
boy. Oh my god.
that. Like I don't need nobody to tell me that. But it goes back to like you and the person get so comfortable.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But at the back of the person's mind, it don't ever change. because they always tell you while like while how they dealing with you seems to have changed, that warning label they put up at the start, it never changed. So they're
Boy.
doing all these things and in their mind, but I tell you, so everything they do after doesn't change the fact that at the first time they tell you is nothing serious. So they'll be like, and
Boy.
you're like, but look, you at my
Kenrick,
home,
what the idea is?
a close peg. You at my home, you eating at my home, my family meet you, we going out, we liming, we chilling, you whatever. And you still tell me it's not nothing that there.
Yeah.
You
That
understand?
to me that's kind of criminal.
And
Yeah, I
then
think he just want the whole.
we don't
Yo,
you
listen.
want you
For me,
like you want
for
the
me,
whole minus you actually having to put in any effort for the whole.
Minus the
alright,
personality.
for me, honestly, people who feel so strongly like, yo, me no want nothing committed or me no want do nothing. If you cut off all the possibilities of anything, especially as a man, I think you should go and pay for it
True.
and not put yourself in nobody.
True.
That's what I think. If
I
me reach a
agree with
stage
that.
where me think
That
say,
making
me
sense.
nah, me I go pay. If that's the case,
Don't waste
and me,
somebody's
me feel say
time.
me I cut myself off so much from everybody, I don't want nobody. And
And some
one
people
of them
just
spot
Yeah.
there go
want
see me.
I guess
I think you
I
should
guess
ask
because
I think you should ask the girl if she has feelings for you. And going into
I
that
feel it's
kind of
because,
situation with somebody who has feelings for you is dangerous.
yeah,
Yes, it
it's
is.
something else there
because
because
then we're going to say the girl crazy.
what
You
if the girl
understand? But you're
what if
never
the
going to say those times at 2 and 3
This
o'clock in the morning when you were showing up outside of the
She
girl house, knocking on the door.
and how
right,
many
Going
things
to
he was
say you
right.
taking
have
from her
girl
and he
crazy.
wasn't stopping her.
Right.
what if
But you don't
it's
never
just
telling your
what if it's just
friends,
sex the person wants?
dog.
Well, if
Don't
it's
pay for it.
both of all you agree, it's
If
just
both of
that,
all you want it,
then
okay.
fine.
But here's the thing. When it
And the
gets
thing
to
is,
the
though,
See,
point
that
where,
doesn't always work
wait,
out.
it doesn't. Because when it
cause some
gets to
people
the
lie.
point where you feel like, oh, when Sharlyne say she want to hook up, I show up. But when I say I want to come through, Sharlyne say
Mm,
no. I will watch
right.
it, I will tell you, I don't ever tell
Right.
you leave your home. You could always say no. So don't make it seem like it's something I obligated. Yes, we decide we're hooking up or whatever. But it's
But it's always on the man's terms for some reason.
for some
Well,
reason.
listen me. Well,
So
let's see. That is them.
I have done it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to put water
Them,
in my
are-
mouth. I have done
them,
it, and I'm going to let you know it's going to
them
be
are
on my head.
complicating
When
things.
I say I want to see
Who?
you,
Them are
Who
Charlie,
complicating
they're
things?
complicating things too much. You
yes,
see me? You see when the
yes,
hotline bling? You see when the hotline bling?
come through, do what you do, and go at
Me
your home.
there.
That's it. That's
I
it.
am coming.
Then you're going to feel some type of way, and you're going to say,
Literally.
Charlie, when is you? I always coming through. When is me? You giving me? Dog, is not my fault. You always coming through. It's my fault then. At one
So,
point in time, put down your foot and say, no, I don't come in tonight. Because
boy, I
at
was
any
going to
point
share
in time,
something, you know,
Me
but
not
kept
complain.
going.
Me I show up.
yeah. And
Me I
when you
show
show
up.
up, if tomorrow you message me and tell me Sharlyne come through, and I say no, don't try to throw it on me like, oh, but when is me, dog? When is you, that is your business. If you don't have, if you
Boy,
lose with yourself like that,
Papa, God, all you going
He
in with?
basically showing you that bottles to tell you that you can go ahead and say it because he might not remember it tomorrow.
Also, I can say what I was going to say.
Yeah.
No, because all was all you saying. Well, I think I should save that for Patreon about how my experience with Kenrick, and I don't even think he knew my mind state at the time. Okay, he giving me the eyebrows where I should be careful because, like I said, we was bronzes, and I was at a time like everybody know me. Like
But you watching me? Don't watch me.
I'm very like straight laced, but
now he's smashing your guts.
girl, we never. Anyway, so it was a time when I was like, being good does not work.
I found that one.
Being good doesn't work. And he and I were close. And I was like kind of feeling down. Not down, but I was just like, what is the point of following all these rules when you're still going to get cheated on, you're still going to get lied to? And I think we were both in that same mind frame. And there was alcohol involved. And I was just like, we were talking and I was just like, wait, what are you doing? What is he doing?
He's being the adult in this situation. That's what he's doing. He's being an adult. Continue.
Yeah, so I was just like, you know what? He's a safe person. It was a long night. I can remember the night. It was Carlin XP's birthday party.
Shout out XP.
Yeah, shout out XP. And a bunch of musicians were there. Little did I know, I think like there was some flirtation happening and they were just giving me shots. Like as soon as my hand was empty, it was give Jade a shot, give Jade a shot, give Jade a shot. And then he just showed up and he's like, I'll take Jade home. And I was like, where'd you come from? But I was happy. Somebody safe. I'm inebriated. Cool. But I sober up on the drive and we were just talking. And one thing led to the another. I think he kissed me and I was just like, this is not as weird as I thought it would be. And then it happened again. I was like, oh, okay. This can work. It's fun.
So you enjoyed kissing your brother that wasn't your brother.
Shut up.
Kenrick, did you enjoy doing it? Did you have it planned out in your mind?
No, I don't.
What is that?
Yeah, did it all planned out in your mind? What happened?
Most likely, yes.
I was thinking it was spontaneous.
Jade, yes, most likely.
But the thing is, and so like I was like, I've never had like a one night stand before in my life. I was like, if there was somebody, I knew it wouldn't be weird afterwards because like we were cool, we were that cool. So then my plan was
Seems so.
my plan was to tell him the day after, like, yo,
I can't go on again.
like don't catch
See that,
feelings. No,
Kenrick?
no, not that. More like don't catch feelings. Like it was a lot of fun. Like it was a new
You know what
experience.
it is? You watch too much TV.
Oh no, because I was just like, I don't want it to get complicated. I was in a weird place, but then he was so much fun, and I was just like, if I say that, it might not happen again, and I think I want it to happen again. So let me just not say that.
You're giving Dane ideas.
Imagine and then when they get like this, I just know what to do. So I just pull up there and watch them.
I can see Kenrick for face, his head blocked, like yeah.
Like then.
Give me
When
1 second,
they get
please.
like this-
Give me 1 second, please.
1 second.
Yeah, I was waiting for when the conversation is not about me, so that I can go and take a pee because I've been drinking.
Okay, go. So then nobody ever do that to you. Like you'd start off like neither of you want to catch feelings, and then you end up catching feelings.
Yes, man.
Oh, you're a sensitive
We're not immune.
gangster.
You're not immune from feelings. Yo, love
You know, I
nice.
feel like we feel men don't have feelings, and like
Yo, love nice.
averse to
Listen,
love.
then yes, it is. And I've never had a
Do you guys
Valentine.
enjoy
I don't
that?
understand for somebody who loves love so much to have never had a Valentine.
I've
But
never
I've never
celebrated
had
it.
And I think
Why?
like at some
Why?
point is like I have to stop saying it's the people I have been with and be like, Sharlyne, well, like you know what I mean? Like
I wanted to celebrate it, but because I already
because
assume that Dominican men not romantic.
and then you see people talking about, oh, if I show you love every day of the year, what? Like, dog, like for me, birthdays, Valentine's Day, Christmas,
Father's Day, Mother's
anniversary, Mother's Day. Yes,
I
you
like
show
that.
me love you show me love every day. You know, but there are certain days, like those days.
treat me like a princess.
Yes,
like
let
a
me not
king.
feel like you can tell me you love me, you love me, you love me. But at the end of the day, I'm the person too. I like the tangible vibe.
I want memories.
Like
I want stories.
yes,
to tell
I
my
want
kids,
to.
like
I want to be like, oh my god, like flowers, and like every time I see the flowers, or every time I watch back to the picture of the flowers, I remember how
Yeah.
it feel like because
I want you to look at me and
I
feel like I'm
remember,
the most
like,
beautiful.
I
girl
want
in
to
the
get
room.
you flowers too, and for you to be like, whoa, nobody has ever got me flowers before. Like, what is
Yeah.
this? You know what I mean? Like, anyway.
But I feel like sometimes the same way the women expect to get the flowers, the men expect to come home and get, hey babes, how you doing? Can I massage your foot? Can I boil some
Yeah,
water?
of course.
Your foot in some hot water.
Here's
I
the
feel
thing.
like
Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you. Like, you see, we've
I'm
all,
that girl.
Remember, remember I
Just
started off
saying.
this pod saying like I'm a fuck boy.
mhm.
Then, in case you didn't know, Sharlyne says she's a fuckboy.
Then knows.
I feel like there's a story between Sharlyne and Dane that
Hmm.
we really need to find
And-
out.
So like with all of
We're
that,
just good friends. We're good.
I know,
good.
me and Kenrick was good friends too.
That is the agreement. I understand.
You and Kenrick were bro and sis.
You and Dan were.
We good.
I know. I know.
Are you smiling so because you and
Oh, we've been good. How long are you and Kenrick good? We've been good for years. A very long time.
Then because Sharlyne know you coming, Sharlyne put extra makeup.
Kenrick.
Sharlyne lipstick more on point today. Like Sharlyne put on a special dress. Sharlyne do her hair properly. Like
What?
Yeah.
Sharlyne here always done. No, Sharlyne
She
don't
should
take
have
that.
said. She should have sent me that on WhatsApp.
Just so you know,
something special about you.
really.
Don't take that from Kenrick.
Then on my WhatsApp, I have access to them whenever I want it. So for your point that all of this, no,
I thought so.
you thought wrong. You had a wrong thoughts. That's what happens when they allow all you to think. All you just think.
All you.
Oh,
Who is what?
In this instance,
No.
you
understand? That is a female's
clearly
job. to
thinking
think,
is not your strong suit right now.
excuse. I'm sorry. What?
Right
What?
now.
What did you say?
Yes,
What?
Getting in trouble with Jade.
He said it's a female's job to just think.
Just think. Nothing. We're not good for nothing else but think.
Did
Yeah,
did I say?
that is what you just said.
I agree.
Exactly.
What?